Shalom to the elect of Israel. Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. You Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indian, and Haitians. Better give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, the Most High, the Heavenly Father. His Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Jah, not Yah, not Ahia, not Allah. It's Yahweh. His only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai, not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christus, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shai. So we gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rikar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four wheels of the earth, the entire world, working up the hope for the leg. And shalom to the outward who are listening and learning. A few sisters who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah from GMS Orlando Camp, coming at you with another lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification, another daily edification. Lord's willing is be edifying. And this is, it's the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. Hey, yeah. Hey, shalom out. Yeah, how about Shema Shabbat? Hey, yeah, them devils, they gonna continue to do that, man. Hey, but Lord willing, we can get through it and be edifying. Ain't gonna be too long-winded. Just some the brother from Tampa had put on his page from another brother, and Lord wouldn't be edifying. Hey, these devils, hey, if they ain't doing something, they ain't being a devil, man. That's what make them the devil. So Lord willing, let's be edified and pull this up. Cause these Jakes is bugged out, man. So I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna get some precepts. Now the brother that put it up from the GMS Tampa account, Aria, it was from the brother GMS Are Still Man. It's titled Perfect Example of Why You Shouldn't Listen to Every Israelite Group. And this is Jay bugged out, man. But what this is a double man. This is a double man, unstable in all his ways.
First of all, okay, it's just unbelievable to me as a man, as a so-called black man. I'm going to put Israel to the side right quick, okay, as a black man.
Now you see, off the rip, he said he gonna put Israel to the side. You can't do that. You can't put this truth to the side to go back to being carnal-minded. That's off the rip. That's the problem. Somebody he gonna put Israel to the side. I gotta run that back. See, this is why the Lord gonna kill 2/3 of these niggas, man.
I'm just gonna put Israel to the side right quick, okay? As a black man, brown man, our people are being killed and murdered by the hands of police officers, racists, Europeans, and including ourselves. But we understand in the knowledge, we under these curses. But to those that's not in the knowledge of what we understood, they don't understand that factor at all. But we're addressing black people finally stepping up, standing up against police brutality, against racism, about executing their right to bear arms in the United States of America. That tells you in the Second Amendment in the United States Constitution that you have the right to bear arms and it should not be infringed, and to create your own militia. Okay, that's in the law. Romans 13 for the Hebrews, the Brews, obey the laws that be, the powers that be, because it's ordained of the Most High. Right? So if they're out there, and if we go out there, let's say they go out there and execute their right to bear arms and create a militia, then you so-called law-abiding citizens, Israelites, You can't check them on that, first and foremost. Okay? You guys are so upset. It's so amazing how so many brothers are so upset about what the man doing. He's not in the book. He's not in his range. So what? What the fuck that got to do with a black man raising up other black men and women to stand up for police brutality, okay, injustice on our people? You see what I'm saying? To let these nations know that we're not allowing this no more.
You ain't allowing what no more, man? See, this is the problem. We are not in our kingdom, man. This is the kingdom of the wicked, man. How you gonna sit and say we are not allowing this no more? What could you do against these devils, man? You don't own nothing. You do not have no generational wealth. You don't own nothing. For a person to say we ain't gonna allow this no more, what the hell can you do, man? This is Ecclesiastes 2 and 12. Woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands, and a sinner that goeth two ways. First off, he said he gonna sit Israel to the side for a minute, and he just trying to vent with these 2/3 Jakes. You can't do that, man. The Lord ain't dealing with that type of madness. Woe to him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. He just speaking on 2/3 because they raising up. Hey, we gotta show some type of, hey, salute these brothers and women for standing up because they right to bear arms. Where was we at when they passed these laws? When they created the Declaration of Independence, the constitutions, where was you at, man? You was in slavery, man. Okay, because it's 2020, which is year of prophecy. You think these constitution, declaration, independent laws, statues of the so-called white man belongs to you, man. They does not belong to you. It say, woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. This guy talking about these guys as Grandmaster J
And you brothers get all upset, Shalom Prince. While you brothers get all upset and want to pull scriptures, and that's not the way we gonna be delivering out.
See, this is a scoffer right here, man. So the elect, the hopeful elect, is half religion. See, this is the problem with Jake, man. This is the problem with Jake. This is why the Lord gonna kill 2/3 of these bug-out ass niggas, man. What is he talking about? I'm gonna play this one more time to get these precepts, man. This guy's bugged out, man. This nigga say he gonna set Israel, he gonna set the truth to the side just to speak on 2/3 of niggas.
Okay? It's just unbelievable to me as a man, as a so-called black man. I'm just gonna put Israel to the side right quick.
How the hell you gonna put Israel? How you gonna put the truth to the side to speak about some carnal shit, man? See, this is why this is the reason why the Lord is gonna kill 2/3 of these niggas, man. Because they is bugging the hell out, man.
Okay, as a black man, brown man, our people are being killed and murdered by the hands of police officers, racist Europeans, and including ourselves.
Didn't the Lord say, I killeth and I maketh alive, I wound, I heal? What is this nigga talking about, man? This is the reason why it's needful for 2/3 to be put away, man. This nigga say he gonna put the truth to the side to speak on some carnal shit, man. This is why this is why brothers always be getting fired up in the spirit, man. Cause of this madness right here, man.
But we understand in the knowledge.
Now he gonna say we understand in the knowledge, but you still trying to justify these niggas picking up guns. That don't make no sense. As it saying was that James 1 and 8, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man.
We under these curses. But to those that
he gonna say now he understand that we under curses, but there is no but, man. Fucking
not
niggas,
in the
man.
knowledge of what we understand. They don't understand that factor at all. But
It's not
we're
for them to understand it, man. If you part of the 2/3 crew, it tell you that in Job, man. Hey, the lot falleth in the lap, man. If that's your lot, that is your lot. You can't justify 2/3. There's no way you can justify 2/3 picking up arms, man. That's being carnal minded, man. Fucking niggas.
addressing black people finally stepping up, standing up against police brutality, against racism, about executing their right to bear arms in the United States of America. That tells you in the Second Amendment, in the United States Constitution, that you have the right to bear arms and it should not be infringed, and to create your own militia.
You see that? That's Jake, man. That's 2/3 bug out ass niggas. These same wicked spirits, man. These laws, these fucking constitutional law that these devils set up was not for you, Jake. You was in captivity when they created the Declaration of Independence. You was in captivity, man. Slavery, serving hardcore bondage, man. What is this guy talking about?
Okay, that's in the law. Romans 13 for the Hebrews, the bruise, obey the laws that be.
Nigga talking about the bruise. You wicked ass nigga with all that long ass hair, man.
The powers that be, because it's ordained of the Most High, right? So if they out there, and if we go out there, let's say they go out there and execute their right to bear arms and create a militia, then you so-called law-abiding citizens, Israelites, you can't check them on that, first and foremost.
Didn't the Lord say, rebuke in the gate, man? Hey, that's why Amos 5 and 10, they hate him, they rebuke him in the gate. What the hell are you talking about, man? The Lord said, rebuke them. I'm gonna get these scriptures. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna get these precepts, man.
You guys are so upset. It's so amazing how so many brothers are so upset about what the man doing. He's not in the truth. He's not an Israelite.
This
So
wicked
what?
ass nigga, man.
What the fuck that got to do with a black man raising up other black men and women to stand up for police brutality, okay,
This
injustice
nigga
on our
wicked as
people?
fuck, man.
You see what I'm saying? To let these nations know that we're not allowing this no more.
Allowing what? This is not our kingdom, man. The Lord sent us here for punishment, judgment. We ain't here to raise up a militia, man. Hey, this is the wickedness of Jake. Hey, Salakia. Hey, for my Polish, for my however you want to call user rude speech, Salakia for that, man. This guy had me hot.
And you brothers get all upset, Shalom Prince, while you brothers get all upset and want to pull scriptures, and that's not the way we gonna be delivered out of Babylon.
Wicked ass nigga.
You Negroes is high off religion.
He said Jake is high religion. Hey, that nigga is bugged out, man. The Lord gonna have to do it. Hey, Shalom, everybody on the comment board. Shalom, y'all about Shema Shab Rakathon. The Lord gonna have to kill niggas like this, man. This is wow. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. It reads, but as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which power hath prepared for them that love him. But power hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit, for the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of power. For what man knoweth the things of a man, save the spirit of man which is in him? Even so, the things of power knoweth no man, but the spirit of power. This nigga's bugged out, man. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, right? Carnal minded. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of power, that we may know the things that are freely given to us of power, which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. He's coming from a carnal mind, man. Salakia. I don't know why this keep popping up. He's coming from a carnal mind. Verse 14. But the natural man, now he talking about Israel, we under the curses. He gonna set the truth to the side. But the natural man receiving not the things of the spirit of power. That nigga is bugged out, man. For they are foolishness unto him. All he said is foolishness to him, man. Because he's still speaking on this guy, Grandmaster J, and them standing up. Standing up to what, man? To my they ain't gonna take it no more. What are you not gonna take no more in your captivity? What can you do to make a difference? Nothing, man. By you getting AR-15s and AKs, SKs, whatever you getting, M4s, whatever it is, that ain't gonna change where you at, man. That's not gonna change nothing. Talking about they ain't gonna take it no more. Hey, you can say you ain't gonna take it. What you gonna do about it? Nothing, man. 1 Corinthians 2 and 14, but the natural man receives not the things of the spirit of power, but they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. But he that is spiritual judge of all things, yet he himself the judge of no man. For who have known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Hamashiach. This is Galatians chapter 5 and verse 16. It reads, this I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Now, I don't know that guy. I ain't saying he ain't walking in the spirit, but he's talking of the flesh. He's going off, man. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. And what he's speaking is what? The lust of the flesh, man. He upping these guys that's grabbing guns, man. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things which ye would, man. When you supposedly, allegedly, guys say they have repented, converted, and being healed, their minds are being transformed, right? They're renewing their minds, transformed. You don't do the same things you do no more, man. You don't talk the same way you used to talk. You don't deal with the same people you used to deal with, man. And as if he was just speaking, saying, okay, these guys getting arms, whatever. This nigga said, let me set Israel to the side for a minute. That nigga going off, man. That's you still being carnal minded. You have not been transformed through the renewing of your mind, obviously. It reads, Galatians 5 and 18. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulation, wrath, strife, sedition, heresies, envying, murderers, drunkenness, reveling, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in the time past, that ye which do these things shall not inherit the kingdom of power. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith. Don't 2 Corinthians 6 and 14 say, be unequally yoked together with unbelievers? He shouldn't even be speaking about that. If you're speaking about that, you're doing a video on it, that's something totally different. But if you up in these jakes that's grabbing guns, you might as well dwell with them, man. It say meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. The ones that come into the truth and know what they're supposed to do, being converted, right? Hey, this don't pertain to you because you trying your best every day to walk, right? Judges 5 and 11, rehearse the right acts of the Lord every day, all day. It say, a shalom, sister Yahweh Shema Shabrakatah. It say, and they that are Hamashiachs have suffered the flesh with the afflictions and lust. Meaning you don't do them same things no more, man. You supposed to be speaking against that. He's speaking, he with these guys, man. He with that. It say, verse 25, if we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit. Let us not be desirous of vain glory, which he's doing. He might not be saying he's doing it, but he's upping these guys, man. Provoking one another, envying one another. This is, these guys going off, man. This is Romans 7 and verse 18. It reads, for I know that in me, that is, in my flesh, dwelling not good thing, for to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good, I find not. Hey, cause the spirit is willing and the flesh is weak, man. And what he's speaking on is a weak flesh, man. That's not no talk in the spirit, man. I find then the verse 19, for the good that I do not, but the evil which I would not, that I do. For now, if I do that, I would not. It is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. This guy is speaking on. Oh, first off, let me put Israel to the side for a minute. And these guys are not going off what they doing. He upping these guys for getting arms, taking their arms, and talking about we ain't gonna take this no more. That's the buck. These jakes is gone, man. Much as they read these scriptures, they do not understand, man. I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. For I delight in the law of power after the inward man. That's the whole point, man. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. And that guy's bugging out, man. But we can't get mad, even though we get a little. It had me hot. I ain't gonna even lie. It had me hot. But I understand. This is Matthew 5 and 28. It reads, but I say unto you, oh, I'm in the wrong precept. Let me see. Uh, what was that? I'm sorry, Matthew 26 and 41. It's crazy, man. It reads Matthew 26 and 41. Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. The spirit is always willing, man, but the flesh is weak. This is Romans chapter 8, and I'm gonna start at verse 4. Start at verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. For to be carnal minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. As a matter of fact, let's start at 1. This is Romans 8 and 1. There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Hamashiach Yahushua, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. For the law of the spirit of life in Hamashiach Yahushua have made me free from the law of sin and death. For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh. Power sending his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin condemned sin in the flesh. That's why I tell you in Hebrews 2 that he said he was made, he was, matter of fact, let me read it. Hebrews 2 and 16. It reads, For verily he took not on him the nature of angels, but he took on him the seed of Abraham. Wherefore in all things it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren, that he may be a merciful and faithful high priest in things pertaining to God, to make reconciliation for the sins of the people. The Lord, verse 14, for as much then as the children are partakers of flesh and blood, he also himself likewise took part of the same, that through death he may destroy him that hath the power of death, that is the devil. So I tell you that the Lord, it behooved him to be made like his brother, man. So we can look at Yahushua and walk righteously, man, to the best of our ability, man. So going back to Romans 8 and verse 4, that the righteousness of the law may be fulfilled in us who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit, man. This is about the spirit, man. This has nothing to do with dealing with the flesh, man. Because the flesh will have you going off all the time, man. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. And that's being wicked, man. Thinking about guns and thinking about, oh, they gonna respect us and we ain't taking this no more. We finna stand up. That's carnal minded, man. That's of the flesh, man. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Hey, Proverbs 16 and 7 say, when a man ways please the Lord, he make even his enemies to be at peace with him, man. You're not going to get justice and peace because you getting guns, man. You got guns and vests. That ain't going to help you, man. You trying to tap into the blessing, or you trying to tap into Esau's blessing? That ain't going to work, man. Because the carnal mind is enmity against power, for it is not subject to the law of power, neither indeed can be. So then they that are of the flesh cannot please power. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit, if so be that the spirit of power dwelleth in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of Hamashiach, he is none of his. And if Hamashiach be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the spirit is life because of righteousness, man. Hey, bad as it is, we think about it all the time, man. We all in, well, I know I did. I had guns. I got rid of them guns. When I came into the truth, I got rid of them guns, man. What they gonna do for you? They ain't gonna save you. You might want to keep them for your household. Listen, man, you don't need no guns, man. When a man ways please the Lord, he make even his enemies to be at peace with him, man. Period. If you don't believe that, then you got a problem. As the scripture says in Proverbs 20:24, man's goings are of the Lord, man. If you trust in Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, there's no need for none of that. If you want to have a gun for your house, cool. But it ain't gonna save you, man. It ain't gonna get you salvation when the earth be destroyed with fire, man. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 3. It reads, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through power to the pulling down of strongholds. This truth, man. Yahweh, Bahashim Havashah, the Rakah Kodash, man. This is all we need. It say what? Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of power, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach, man. What did the Lord say? This is 1 Peter chapter 4. 1 Peter 4 and verse 1. For as much then as Hamashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise. It say, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. Did it say guns? Did it say swords, slingshots, bows and arrows? No, man. Okay. For as much, First Peter 4:1, for as much then as Hamashiach have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind, for he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin, man. If you're trying to take guns, you are not suffering in the flesh, man. You trying to find another way up, just like in John 10:1. He that entereth not by the door of the sheepfold, man. You is wicked and you're gonna be destroyed, man. It say that he no longer suffer, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lusts of men, but to the will of power. What's the will of the Lord, man? Galatians 6:1. Ye that are spiritual, restore such a one in meekness and fear, man. Okay? Restore such a one, man. That's the will of the Lord, man. Being a messenger to help, to be a part of sealing of the tabernacle of David, man. That's it. Has nothing to do with bearing arms, man. I just read it. Again, far as much then as the Mashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. It ain't talking about guns, bow and arrows, sticks and stones, man. Okay? It's talking about with the truth, man. The word of the Lord is out. It tell you in Galatians and Galatians 6, Ephesians chapter 6, man. The our sword is the word of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Verse 3, for the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banqueting, and abominable idolatries. Everything in the world that was wickedness that we all did. Wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. It say, who shall give an account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead? For this cause was the gospel preached also to them that are dead, that they may be judged according to men in the flesh, man. According to men in the flesh. But live accordingly to power in the spirit, man. You is not in the flesh no more, man. This is verse 11. First Peter's 4:12. Beloved, thinking not strange concerning fiery trials, which is to try you as though some strange thing happened unto you. This is not strange. The Lord said, if they persecuted me, they will persecute you. We supposed to be out. It tell you in First Corinthians 2:16, we have the mind of Hamashiach, man, Yahushua. So there is no picking up arms. There is no talking about, let me see Israel to the side for a minute and speak on this. No, man. We ain't taking this no more. How you gonna say you ain't taking something and you don't own nothing, man? This is the point. First Peter 4:13. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceedingly joy. If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of power resteth upon you. On their part, he is even spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified, man. Let me get this one. This is First Peter's 2. First Peter 2:21. It reads this. For even hereunto were you called, because Hamashiach also suffered for us, leaving us an example that ye shall follow his steps. What's his steps? Listen to this. Verse 23. This is about Yahushua, who, when he was reviled not again, When he suffered, he threateneth not, but committed himself to him that judgeth righteously, man. Yahweh was spit on, he was beaten. He didn't say nothing, man. He didn't talk back. He didn't curse him. None of that, man. Again, 1 Peter 2 and 21. For even hereunto were you called, because Hamashiach also suffered for us, leaving us an example that ye shall follow his steps, who did no sin, neither was guile found in his mouth. Who did no sin, neither was guile found in his mouth. Who, when he was reviled not again, when he suffered, he threateneth not, but committed himself to him that judgeth righteously. Come on, man. Do we not supposed to follow in the same footsteps of Yahweh Shai, man? This is Romans chapter 6 and verse 6. It reads, knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him. With who? Yahweh Shai. That the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth we should not serve sin. For he that is dead is free from sin. Now, if we be dead with Hamashiach, we believe that we shall also live with him. And that's what, man? Walking in his steps, man. That's the whole point of being in the spirit, man. On everything, every thought, every move you make, man. As the son say, every move you make, every breath you take, man, you gotta be in the spirit all the time, man. This is St. John chapter 6 and verse 6. St. John 6 and 63. It reads, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. Bearing arms will not save you out of Babylon the Great. This is Jeremiah 17 and 3, 17 and 5. It reads, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arms. What is that talking about? The blessing that was given to Esau, Edom, you trusting in that, man. Just that man blessing. Our blessing was to have the spirit, man. As it said in Matthew 4 and 4, man should not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Most High, man. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Hey, just like you can't live off bread alone, you will not live off barren arms, man. I read it, man. In 1 Peter 4, our barren arms is the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. It isn't talking about barren arms, man. Again, Jeremiah 17 and 5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and make of flesh his arm and whose heart departed from the Lord. You making flesh your arm, you trusting in the blessing of Esau, man. That's their blessing. Your blessing was to have the spirit, man. I tell you in Genesis that Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents, man. What does that mean? Esau was a cunning hunter. Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. There's a separation, man. They're going to deal with everything got to do carnal minded, and you supposed to be everything that's dealing with spiritual minded. This is Psalms 44. This Psalms 44 in verse 4. It reads, thou art my king, O power. Command deliverance for Jacob. This is the kick. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through who? Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us. For I would not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. But thou hast saved us from our enemies, and hast put them to shame that hated us. In power, in Yahweh, Bahashim Havashai, we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever. We trust in the Lord, man. We boast in Yahweh, Bahashim Havashai. Hey, that's why I say, what is that verse? Is it, let me see. 46. Psalm 46 and 10. Be still, be still. This is the word of the Lord. Psalm 46 and 10. Be still and know that I am power. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is with us. The power of Jacob is our refuge, man. We will not trust in the bow, neither shall the sword save us, man. Your guns, I don't care what you got. You can have RPGs. You have landmines, napalms. I don't care what you got. You have a tank. It's not going to deliver you out of the blessing of the wicked, man. We need Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, man. All day, every day, man. I don't want to make this too long. Jake is bugging out. Hey, Lord Williams edifying, man. Let me get you brother precepts. Jake is bugging out, man. This is spiritual minded, man. This is let me see. Jake is bugging out, man. Right, Adam not put up James 1 and 8, right? Because I read Ecclesiastes, man, 2. A double-minded James 1 and 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. That guy's bugged out, man. That guy's bugged out, man. For real. This is seek the most high kingdom. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in the want of all things. That's everything, man. Everything. Job, housing, transportation, food, clothing. That's everything, man. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. They don't get it, man. Just don't get it, man. So he gonna talk about he gonna put Israel to the side for a minute. Hosea 4 and 6 from the brother Adam Nana. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. That's why 2/3 of Jacob dying right now, young, getting killed, man. Because the Lord said he will also forget thy children, man. That's why they dying left and right, man. Kids getting left in daycare vans, 8 hours, dying. Kids catching stray bullets while they in their room sleep at night, dying. Tell my baby was just 4 or 5 years old, and the Lord said he will also forget thy children, man. And they wonder why these things happen. This is I gotta put another clean on my computer, man. They keep sending all this madness. This is Adam Nana, Jeremiah 17 and 4, right? And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will call thee to serve thy enemies in a land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled. For you have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever, man. A long time, bro. Long time. And for Jake to say we ain't taking this no more, you ain't taking what, man? When you read, what is that? Romans, is that Romans 13? Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of power, Yahweh. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. Whosoever therefore resisted the power, resisted the ordinance of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. So if you're trying to take arms and bear against the wicked that the Lord set up to be your whipping stick, you're going to receive to yourself damnation, man. Seek the Most High Kingdom, put up Hebrews 4:12. Right, man. Hey, this is our sword. For the word of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the soul, piercing even, it's a Salakia, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and marrow, man. And is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. You're gonna tell about you Israelites we're talking about. Man, listen, the Lord said rebuke them sharply that they may be sound, man. Okay? Hey, and to tell you in Proverbs, open rebuke is better than secret love, man. Thus saith the Lord. Adam not now, Romans 8:7. Come, Rich, I read that. Because the carnal mind is enmity against power, for it is not subject to the law of power, neither indeed can be. These guys is bugged out, man. Now I understand, and then we see these things happen more and more every day, man. That it's not for him, man. Right, Con. The brother said he's not walking in the spirit at all, man. At all. This is Romans 9:33 from the brother Adam not which I want to precept I love to read, brother. It kept. As it is written, behold, I lay in Zion a stumbling block and rock of offense, and whosoever believe on him should not be ashamed. Hey, a lot of people don't accept Yahweh Shai. They still talking about Jesus this and Jesus Christo that, man. And Santa Maria this and hey, they bugged out, man. And Jehovah this and God this and Most High that. As it is written, behold, I lay in Zion a stumbling block and rock of offense. Who is that? Yahweh Shai, man. And whosoever believeth on him should not be ashamed. Two-thirds don't want to accept it, man. Like our wacky, tacky plantation Christianity parents, grandmamas and granddaddies, aunties and uncles. They don't accept it, man. Okay? That's why they don't get put to death. Seek the Most High Kingdom. Luke 11:34. The light of the body is the eye, right? Therefore, if the eye is single, when you look at that word "sing" in the blue letter, it means to be simple. To be simple. The light of the eye, the light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when the eye is single, the whole body is full of light. But when the eye is evil, the body also is full of darkness. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. You say, right. That's your house shot, man. The body is full of darkness, man. This is Ezekiel 14:4. Therefore, speak unto them and say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua power, every man of the house of Israel that setteth up his idols in his heart and putteth the stumbling block of his iniquity before his face and coming to the prophet, I the Lord Yahweh will answer him that cometh accordingly to the multitude of his idols and taking up arms, bearing arms, you trusting in this blessing of Esau, that's your idol, man. That's another idol. The water, beautiful precept. Same brothers, 2 Corinthians 6:17. Wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord Yahweh, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. This is Jake touching the unclean things, man. Trying to right the barons. Man, get out of here with that madness, man. That's Esau blessing, man. Adam not Jeremiah 7:23. But this thing commanded I them saying, obey my voice, and I will be your power, and ye shall be my people, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you. Period, man. Don't it say in Hebrew in Jeremiah 10 and 1, learn not the way of the heathen. Learn not the way of the heathen, man. They take our arms. When we came out of Egypt, what do we have to do? Nothing. Nothing, man. The Lord say, take the blood, put it in the basin, in the hyssop, and put it on the doorpost, man. We ain't had to do nothing, man. Nothing. Same thing go for here, man. We don't gotta do nothing but stand in great boldness and push this truth throughout the unicorn, man, to the four corners of the earth, man. Adam not Deuteronomy 3 and 22. Ye shall not fear them, for the Lord Yahweh, your power, he shall fight for you. Right, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's the same, brother. Adam not Ephesians 1 and 3. Blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, who have blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Hamashiach, man. Beautiful. And that does not consist of taking up arms, man. Brothers say, niggas forgetting Moses, then see the promised land. Let's humble ourselves. Right, man. Right. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful point. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get this last precept, man. I'm gonna close out. This is Ephesians chapter 6. Just to read the point. Ephesians 6 and verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All we need is this word, man. Hey, a man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. That's it. It's the Lord willing, edifying, and to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who well, who teach well. And a sincere salutation to all the occupants pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akwa who are listening and learning, the few sisters who are listening and learning. Hey, Lord was edifying. Till next time, I say shalom. Oh, this is one more I want to read too, man. Hey, because when you read Proverbs 16 and 17, Proverbs 16 and 7, it said, when a man ways please the Lord, he make even his enemies to be at peace with him. This is Matthew 5 and 25. It reads, agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him. Lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. When a man ways please the Lord, man, he make even his enemies to be at peace with him. Why the hell would you need guns, man? If you're doing what the Lord require you to do in the spirit, the will of the Father, why would you need guns, man? Why? What's the need for it, man? If you really believe, like it tell you in Psalms 34 and 7, the angels of the Lord encamp around them that fear the Lord, why would you need weapons, man? For what? There's no need for them, man. Hey, Lord was edifying. Hey, Shalom. Hey, the water of everybody tuning in. Hey, may Yahweh Bashim Awashah continue to bless you in your houses. Hey, and keep you covered. Then do it to the end. Hey, the water for tuning in. Until next time, I say Shalom. Wow, Baba, Baba. Hey, that's the spirit, bro. Brother say, absolutely right. It happened to me. Yeah, man. Why, man? There's no need, man. There's no need for taking up arms, man. Hey, well, we just read in 1 Peter 4:1, man. Shalom. Hey, we Lord willing, you'll see us at camp about 7:38, man. Hey, GMS Orlando, Lord willing, tune in.